A controversial bill is stirring up emotional protests as it moves through the legislature. We know the House bill would allow schools to refuse undocumented students. WSMV4's Julian Bukovac has reaction from the community as the bill advanced by a small margin.
It passed through the House Education Committee with an 11-7 vote, and that's why emotions have been running so high. The proposed law would allow schools to deny undocumented students enrollment. It would also allow them to charge undocumented kids tuition. Those in favor of this bill, like Representative William Lambert, argue that this is about managing resources.
These children will remain in school at no additional tuition, and will take resources away from other students. But when they graduate, they are not employable. They will unfortunately have to live in the shadows the rest of their days.
There were protests against this bill in and outside of the House hearing room. Student organizer Abby Hill says they will continue speaking out against this bill. Those against it say everyone has a right to a public education.
We aren't just going to let this happen. That's the reason we're here. We're here to show up.
In the end, what they're doing is wrong.
The Senate Finance Committee, they are expected to debate this on Tuesday, and more protests are expected as well. Reporting in Nashville, I'm Julian Bukovac, WSMV4.
And as we told you first on Midday yesterday, a bill that's aimed at fixing one of Tennessee's most talked about problems will not move forward. And we're talking about the Potholes Act. It would have legalized marijuana and used the money from a tax on it to try and fix infrastructure. But the bill died in a House subcommittee. Now, the sponsor, Representative Afton Bain, argued it was a good way for everyone to benefit, whether they used marijuana or not. Representative William Lambert was one of 5 who voted against the bill. He called it a publicity stunt.
If you want to legalize marijuana, those bills come every single year. You don't have to do it with the publicity stunt and promise false promises to the people of Tennessee that somehow or another legalizing marijuana is going to fix all the road problems that we have.
Only 2 lawmakers voted in favor of the Potholes Act. Representative Bain says she plans to keep pushing for similar motions in the future.